Ladies and gentlemen, please settle down. We are approaching the finale.
This year's homecoming hosts are from the high school class of 1968, most of whom were born in the early 50s, and all of whom have recently entered olderhood, that is, 65 and above, and all of whom are still in denial. We are part of the baby boomer generation, born at a time when changes came fast, when the world saw its first colored television, when animated cartoons became the norm, when the consumer revolution and all sorts of cultural and social revolutions began. In the Philippines, it was when Ramon Magsaysay, Carlos Garcia, and Kong Dadong Macapagal introduced their own revolutions. We transitioned into teenagers at a time when the Beatles jolted the world, including the class of '68, who took John, Paul, George, and Ringo into their lives and into their souls.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, and I saw her standing there. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, get back to where you once belonged. Get back to where you once
It was a time of dangerous upheavals, of teenage girls in an all-girls school trying to discover themselves and those things called boys. At our first mixed party, many of us were shy, and many got absolutely terrified when confronted with those strange creatures called boys.
All the feelings that I have fighting here for you inside. You don't know
Especially when they wanted more and more. Don't get us wrong, we had the time of our lives dancing to the music of the Dave Clark 5, Bits and Pieces, Association, the Zombies,
It's the time of the season.
and the Hollies.
Saturday night I was downtown. Bus stop where day she's there. I say, please share my umbrella. Bus stop, bus goes, she stays, love grows under my umbrella. All that summer we enjoyed it, wind and rain and shine. That umbrella we employed it, by August she was mine. Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she'd shop and she would show me what she'd bought.
But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about way she had tagged the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Whoa! Siyempre, those were the weekends, right?
Siyempre, weekends were for parties, and class days were a different story altogether. So how can we forget our teachers, the people who struck terror in our hearts, like Miss Bencamino?
Ang tawag sa'yo ni Bes Bencamino, sisipain kita dyan. Di mo na naman alam ang sagot, no?
Sa lahat ng incheck, ikaw ang bobo! Sa math, okay?
Miss Uzi, name the 10 Chinese dynasties.
Oh.
Sing! Chao Jin Han, Da Zong, Ming Ting Xi, Tai Ching. Oh, marurunong sila.
Si Sister
diba?
Nieves.
Sister Nieves.
Terror
Nandyan
din yan, si Sister Nieves. Okay? Baka umuwi na.
Okay. And of course, Apollonian's high school years would not be complete without Father James B. Reuter, who taught us all about purity, including the sinful and, quote, unquote, unsinful types of kissing. Wow. I still remember those blue eyes
Yes.
staring at me through the confessional. I think kaya ako nag-asawa ng kalo eh. Kasi yung first girly crush was Father Reuter.
First crush mo, Father Reuter.
Yeah.
Talking about holding hands is a sin and kissing will make you pregnant.
Parang ganon.
Diba?
Anyway, at this point, we'd like to call our class valedictorian, student council president, class
And
president. Lahat na ng pinakayaw niya.
St. Paul University, Manila president. The
No
first
less.
lay.
We
the
would like
first
to
lay
call
president.
on Ms. Waina Marie Medina.
To our teachers, our mentors, our friends who are still with us today, or who have chosen to live in another realm, to you who taught us that mediocrity was totally unacceptable and that the Apollonian way was the only way. You made us what we are today, upright women who have made it their business to care for others, that this world may be a better place. And it is to you that we dedicate this song. Sister Francis Mortola, Sister Nieves Cueto, Sister Anunciata Santa Ana, Miss Eugene Yuvienco Godinez, Mrs. Guadalupe Juan, Mrs. Concepcion Cariaga Banatao, Miss Marionette Ocampo Martinez, Miss Sherry Lara Alingod, Sister Evangeline Anastasio.
Okay na.